project or text to speech scripts in this video. So I want you guys to today we'll be talking about Python text to speeches. Talking about text to speeches in Python. So just sit back and kindly enjoy the show. So what is text to speech? Text to speech or TTS is a technology that converts written text into spoken voice output. Text to speech stands for TTS. In simple terms, it reads text aloud just like a human would. Now, it is used in voice assistants like Alexa or Google Assistants. If you're an Apple guy, or you should know about Alexa. If you use Android, you should know about the Google Assistant. It's also used in audiobooks. Yes, you use text-to-speech scripts to transcribe books to the audio systems on your Google Maps. You can use text-to-speech to use as direction while driving or walking. It's also used in YouTube automation videos. I think you should have come across our YouTube automation videos one way or the other. So whenever you hear a voice that sounds like an AI generated voice, that's text to speech at work. So now, how does our text to speech work? It works by, number one is text processing. The system takes the text you input. Now we're going to actually write a text to speech script live. So just follow me step by step. Now there's something called linguistic analysis. It figures out how words should sound, including the pronunciation, the pauses, and emphasis. Like after the script or the engine has taken in your input, that's your text, it analyzes the text, works on the pronunciation, emphasis, full stop, those full stop, commas, semicolon. That is what this linguistic analysis does. Then it does speech synthesis, which generates the audio automatically. It might be a recorded human voice or AI generated ones. So there are two main types of text to speech voices. There are two main types of text to speech. There is the concatenative text to speech, which is one we are going to be using in this video. It's going to be a pre-recorded human voice. So we want to be using a pre-recorded human voice to generate audio voice or audio text or transcribe text to an audio format. Now there's the neural text to speech. This is mostly AI text to speech, just like talking with your ChatGPT or your Microsoft Azure. This is what they use is neural text to speech, generates the realistic speeches. Neural text to speech what gives us those smooth, natural voices that almost sound human. If you've had a conversation with ChatGPT or with a Copilot, you should know exactly what the neural text to speech is. But in this video, we're working with concatenative text to speech, where we use a pre-recorded human voice to create our own text to speech. You can turn on the like and turn on my post notification, because I'll be talking about the neural text to speech later on using Python. So text to speech in Python. Now let's talk about how you can build your own text to speech system using Python. Using the concatenative text to speech, we want to be building our own text to speech in Python. Now Python has some great libraries that makes this very easy, such as the pyttsx3. That one works offline and supports multiple voices. Now I have a video on my channel where I use pyttsx3 to generate a voice, but in this video we're using the GTTS, which is the Google text to speech. This one is purely online and uses Google text to speech engine. For example, using GTTS, you can turn any text into audio file, just a few lines of code. Now in the black box, this is where the script is. Now we're writing this script on our PyCharm. So now let's go back to our PyCharm. Now first of all, for we to use the GTTS, we have to install the module on our PyCharm. So the first thing we need to do is to go to our terminal block. I'm going to do pip install our G in small letter and our TTS in capital letter. We'll hit the enter and let it download. Now it's going to show requirements already certified. Look at it here. because I already have this engine installed on my PyCharm. So now let's write the script. Now the first line is we're going to write from GTTS on in smaller case. We're going to tell it to import our GTTS. The TTS, this one is going to be in capital letter. Then we're going to import our OS in our second line. The OS module is going to be used for us to be able to download our voice inside our PC. Now we're going to create our text. So we're going to say text is going to be equals to. Now we are going to use a list of list of words. So I'm going to create a square bracket. I'm going to write the first word is going to be hello everyone. Welcome to this first YouTube live. Let me correct this. So put a full stop here. Sorry, full stop, not a comma. I'll put a comma here. The next line I'm going to say it is on text to speech in Python. Then the last line, kindly, comma, like, comma, share, and drop a comment in this live. I think I should put a comma here too. No, this is okay. So now, this is a list of words that we want to use for our conversion to text to speeches. So we're going to use the join method to join the strings together. So we're going to create another variable named combined underscore text, which is, sorry, let me use it in lowercase. Why am I pressing so much things on my keyboard? Underscore text. So we're going to use, you want to say the string should join. We're going to use string.join and joining our text variable. Then we're going to actually tell the engine to actually convert our text to audio or text to speech. So we're going to create a variable named speech. This is going to convert this written text to actually words or speeches. So we're going to say GTTS, bring our parentheses and put our combined text there. Then we're going to save our speech. We'll say speech.save. I'm going to save it as output, or let's use output.mp3. Yeah, not bad. Or let me just say voice.mp3. Then we're going to make when I want the code, I want it to automatically play the the speech. So that's why I want to use the OS module. So we say os.system. I want to use the word start, means automatically start playing our speech as soon as I run the code. So now let's run the code and see what happens. Let's give it time for it to play.
Hello everyone. Welcome to this first YouTube live. It is on text to speech in Python. Kindly like, share and drop comments in this live.
So let's go back to our slide and let's explain each step we have taken. So the first step was importing the library. We said from GTTS import GTTS, and then we said import OS. Now remember the GTTS stands for Google Text to Speech. It allows Python to convert into spoken audio using the Google Voice Engine. Then we imported the OS module. It's a built-in Python module that lets you code, that lets your code interact with your computer operating system. Now then we created a GTTS object and save the audio. So we said speech is equals to GTTS. I remember us, we used the let me go back to the script and show you. We used combined text because we created a list of words we want our voice to speak. Then we combine the text using the join method in Python. Then we now say convert it by using this GTTS in parentheses. Then put our combined text in parentheses. So this line this line sends the text to Google to this line sends the text to Google's text-to-speech engine and automatically convert the text into an audio format. So that is what this line does. This particular line, it makes or it calls the conversion. This is the main line that converts the text into a speech. Then after that, we saved it using the speech.save. The converted text was now saved using the speech.save variable. Let's go back to our slide. So the speech.save, this saves the converted speech as an mp3 file named output mp3, but also we save that one as voice.mp3. So yeah, then we now said os.system this command tells your computer to open the mp3 file automatically using the default media player. Now the word starts, this is very important. The word starts works on Windows. Like I'm using a Windows PC, so I use start voice.mp3. Now if you're using a Linux or a Mac, we're going to use another keyword. So for Mac, you use the open output.mp3, and for Linux, you use the xdg-open output.mp3. Yeah, so I just want to do other things with this our script. Now we can actually change the accent. We want another accent, we can change the accent to an American or a British or even a South African accent. So let's do that. So in our this line that converts the text to actually audio, we want to tell this engine to use a British accent. So we'll put a comma here, then we'll put a keyword named TLD, then we'll put our quotes, and we'll now say, now the keyword you put is co.uk, which stands for British accent. So let's type co.uk. Now let's run the code and hear the British accent. This is on Google Voice Engine, by the way. Let's give it time to come up.
Hello everyone. Welcome to this first YouTube Live. It is on text-to-speech in Python. Kindly like, share and drop comment in this live.
Yeah. Now, the South African accent, the keyword is co.za, which stands for South Africa. Let's run the code and see.
Hello everyone. Welcome to this first YouTube Live. It is on text-to-speech in Python. Kindly like, share and drop comment in this live.
So that's this. And let's try the Canadian accent. So the Canadian accent, the keyword you use is CA. Now let's run the code and see. And I just want to say the reason why it's taking time to run the code is because of my network connection at the moment, but it's going to come up by the way. So let's give it some time.
Hello everyone. Welcome to this first YouTube Live. It is on text-to-speech in Python. Kindly like, share and drop comment in this live.
Yeah, that's it. I still have one more accent to try, but I'm not bore you out with a lot of accents. So now let's just go back to our slide and talk about how you can use this to actually in the real world terms. So we use these cases and ideas that you can use these scripts to be able to make business in the real life. So here are a few ideas how you can use a text to speech engine in your own project. Now we can use to create your audiobooks automatically from text to file. If you're a writer, you can just use this script to download your own, convert your own written book, your book, into the audiobook. You can use this script, or if you have a friend or a guy that writes book, if you know anyone that writes book, you can pitch to them that you can convert their books to an audiobook using this script. It's a very simple script. You don't need to stress yourself. Now you can use it to make AI voiceover for YouTube videos. Yeah, you can use this script to make AI voiceover, but our advice you should switch to actually the neural text to speech engine, because that one actually has more how would I put it, more flair. The voice has more flair in the neural text to speech engine. I'll be talking about the neural text to speech engine later, so just like and turn on the post notification. Then you can use the build assistive app for reading text aloud. If you're app developer, you can use this script to build the same assistive apps for reading text aloud. And finally, you can use to put voice features on your Python apps or games. If you're a developer too, you can use this. If you build apps or you know people that build apps, these scripts help them to do a lot of things with voice engine. You can use voice engine on your apps or your games, and you can also use it to combine with speech recognition. Speech recognition is actually LM. It's quite different, but you actually use it to recognize your voice. Use this engine to recognize the same voice of somebody else. You can use it, but that's a little bit different from this, but it still applies in the same. So guys, this is text to speech in Python. This is just I just decided to do this to show you another Python engine, which is GTTS, the Google Text to Speech Engine, where this one works better in a lot of ways. You can check the PyTTSX3 engine on my video. Check my channel video. I have the text to speech video on PyTTSX3. So guys, can you like, share, drop a comment, and turn on the post notification for my next live video, guys.